All right, YouTube, Matt M. Roy back once again, and I just realized this camera is filthy. Let me get something here to wipe it with. Might have to use my shirt. I don't think I have a lens cleaner or anything. Hang on a second. Shows you how long it's been since I've actually used this webcam. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Okay, so those of you that are here are probably as concerned as I am, if not more. I literally just found this out a couple of days ago, and I was shocked. For those of you that don't know, I am a huge Alvin and the Chipmunks fan, as you can tell by pretty much all the memorabilia that I have around my room. And it came as a shock to me when I was on YouTube the other day, and I came across a video that stated Alvin and the Chipmunks rights up for sale. Viacom, CBS are interested. Let me lower this a little bit real quick here. Okay, so I have been an Alvin and the Chipmunks fanboy ever since I was a little kid. Being somebody who likes to be in, let's just face it, I'm autistic, so I like certain things, and Alvin and the Chipmunks have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. And one thing that really shocked me was Bagdasarian Productions wanting to sell the franchise, because that family has always been super protective of the Chipmunks brand. And I guess at this point, from what I understand, Ross Bagdasarian Jr. is getting up there in age, and so's Janice. And I guess they really want to probably retire, which is understandable. I mean, doing the same thing for 40 years. Let's face it, they did the 80s show. Before that, I can go back further than that. They actually did Alvin and the Chipmunks, what was it, the Chipmunk Christmas in 81, and then the 80s series in 83 to 90. And then the Universal movies, which were, what was it, Meet Frankenstein and Wolfman, was 99 and 2000. And then, of course, the 20th Century Fox movies from 2007 to like 2015, I think, was Road Chip, which funnily enough, from what I understand, Disney actually owns the rights to those now. And then the Alvin and the Chipmunks 2015 series, which is still currently on Nickelodeon. So the reason that I'm doing this video is I am really concerned, because going forward, I want to see Alvin and the Chipmunks thrive as a franchise. I know, I'm older now, but I still enjoy the series. I watch the Nickelodeon series all the time. I even just started rewatching the 1980s Nickelodeon, or 1980s Alvin and the Chipmunks series, because you can actually get those, believe it or not. Hopefully this won't get me demonetized, but if you go to archive.org, you can actually get every single episode of Alvin and the Chipmunks, the 1980s series, which they still have yet to release to DVD officially. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. As much as I love the series, the Bagdasarians tend to drag their feet when it comes to merchandising and, releasing things on DVDs. They have released a good portion of those movies or those episodes on DVD compilations. But they have yet to release the entire series on DVD, which I want to say encompasses, let me see how many episodes. I know there's a lot. I actually downloaded, when I downloaded, I was trying to count it the other day, but man, there's just so much. Let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 there. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. That's mine. It'd probably be easier just to go to Internet Movie Database, and that'll tell you. You just look up Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh, excuse me, folks. A little bit of dry mouth today. So there were 102 episodes. So that's a lot of episodes, and that's of course, I think, including the specials, and then the Alvin and the Chipmunks Go to the Movies, which was from 1990. That was the last season. So for those of you that don't know the different iterations of the Chipmunks, I actually have some of my dolls here that will give you an idea. So these are from the 80s series, Alvin and Simon. I don't have Theodore. I actually have him on order. And this is what they looked like in the 80s. Now, of course, Simon, for some reason on this one, is missing his glasses. I assume they probably got lost over time, because I've seen this doll before with the glasses. And this one, these are the talking ones, but this is missing the pull cord. And as you can see, it snapped off over time. I have a chance to buy 3 of these brand new, but I probably need to hold off right now because they're pretty expensive. So again, just to give you an idea, the 80s Chipmunks, the Chipmunks from the movies, so in other words, the 20th Century Fox movies, and then of course the Chipmunks from the new Nickelodeon series. Now, a lot of people say that they look too human here. I agree to a point, but I still like this design. I think over time this design is going to hold up. This was from the Toys R Us exclusive line. I wish they didn't make the head on this out of hard plastic, because this thing just topples over all the time. Okay, so the main reason I wanted to make this video was I want to talk about the different companies that are possibly going to be buying the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise. I know they're in talks with several companies, one being Viacom, which from what I understand owns the part of the Nickelodeon series. It's really weird. And then you have Disney, which owns the movie franchise, and you have Universal, which actually owns I don't know if they own them anymore, but they produced the Alvin Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman, Meet Frankenstein, and there's a whole thing about that, because they were the ones that originally released the Frankenstein and Wolfman movies, so that's how they were able to kind of get around that, and be able to produce a Chipmunks version of that. Now, I have my own opinions, to be perfectly honest with you, when it comes to who I would like to see actually buy the Chipmunk franchise. Me personally, I think I would like to see Universal, mainly because I really enjoyed Alvin the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman and Meet Frankenstein. And number 2, I really enjoyed the Alvin the Chipmunks 1980s design. I know this is going to be controversial to some of you, but I personally don't want to see Disney own the Chipmunks franchise. And the main reason behind that is, if you follow the news, Disney is having an issue with being too woke. And to be perfectly honest with you, I think if we get Disney owning the franchise, they're going to go too far into modern memes and modern culture. And I would like to see the Chipmunks contain traditional values versus the more modern stuff. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. I'm just voicing my personal opinion here. That being said, I think Disney has the resources to probably take the franchise in exciting new directions. I'm just very concerned about what those directions might be. So my personal opinion, I would like to see the Chipmunks be purchased, at least the franchise be purchased by Universal. Viacom and of course Nickelodeon, that would be another possibility. I mean, Nickelodeon could actually purchase the Chipmunks outright. The asking price is $300 million, and I think that would be a stretch for Nickelodeon. But I think if they really wanted to, they could purchase it and maybe even do like a combo, maybe a Viacom Nickelodeon combination purchase. And that would actually be okay too, I think. But I'm very curious as to what everybody out there would want to happen to this franchise, because being a huge Alvin and the Chipmunks fan, I haven't done a lot of videos recently. I'm going to try to amend that. And I actually put the contact information for Bagdasarian Productions in this video. So if you have a strong opinion like I do, maybe go ahead and you could call them if you want. I don't know if you'd ever get through or not, but better than that, probably send out an email and just voice your opinion. Say, hey, look, you're a big Alvin and the Chipmunks fan. You're concerned about where the franchise might be going in the future, and just voice your opinion. Your opinion matters. Don't ever think it doesn't, because a lot of people will say, well, I'm just one person, they're not going to listen to me. But you know what? You could always start a fan base out there. I know that a lot of the fan base for the Chipmunks have been very toxic as of late. What was it? Deviant art and just a lot of discord in the fan base. But I want to start one where we talk about the traditional vision that Ross Bagdasarian Sr. and even Ross Jr. had for the franchise. And my fear is we're going to lose that depending on what company purchases the rights. Because you have to remember, they can't take away anything that's already been produced. In other words, you're always going to have the past iterations of the Chipmunks, but going into the future, I really would like to see some exciting new directions, but with the traditional values. And that is just one man's opinion. That's my opinion. So whoever sees this video, and I'm sure a lot of you will probably see this in post-production. I didn't expect there to be a lot of people chatting on this, but let me know what you all think. Let me know if you want to see, who you want to see purchase the rights, and two, what you want to see them do with the rights to the Chipmunks. Now, a lot of people have been concerned about the current series, because apparently there was something going out online that was saying that they were going to cancel the 2015 series before season 6 and 7 came out, but that's not the case from what I understand. They're still fully contracted to produce the 6th and 7th seasons of that. So we're still going to get 2 more seasons. of the current Alvin or Alvin with an I-N-N-N and then exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. But there's still a lot out there that they can do with this franchise. I mean, there is just so much unexplored potential. So let me know what you all think. I see we have a few more people here now. I think we got 6 watchers. So I'll stay on for a couple minutes and maybe answer some questions. If anybody has a comment, go ahead and stick it in the chat window, because I'd love to see what everybody thinks about this current situation that we're in. And I call it a situation because it was really unexpected. I guess I was late to it because I've been very, very busy lately with other projects that I haven't really been keeping up with the Alvin and the Chipmunks social media. And yeah, I just really, really concerned as to where this franchise is going to be going in the future. So, and like I said, I think a lot of the reason they're selling is, they're getting up there in age. The kids, Vanessa and Michael, they don't really want, they want to do their own things. And I can understand that. I mean, me being a little bit selfish sometimes, I love to see them stick with the franchise because I think that it would be great to keep it in the family. But I can understand if they want to pursue other acting gigs. WW Soul says Disney would be a horrible or terrible buyer if it happened. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. It's unfortunate because they have the money to take Alvin the Chipmunks, the series, or the characters in all fun new directions. But again, I'm kind of concerned what those directions would be. But I think that's all we got for today. I just wanted to put that out there. Hopefully, y'all will give me some feedback on what you think should happen. I'm going to try to do some more chipmunk-related videos here in the future. Thank you all for coming. Please continue to like and subscribe. Make sure you voice your opinion. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.